What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's doing well out there on this Thursday. I'm doing real good myself. I come across this video as a response to Jean Paul Mira. You understand? What Ghana's response to them saying, well, him saying that the coronavirus vaccine should be tested in Africa first. But before we get into that video, I want y'all to see how your corona masks are being manufactured, okay? Check this out. I think I'd rather make my own or just not. I'd probably be safer walking without one because these look like it could be laced with coronavirus. Check this out. This is all unsanitary. Look at this. It's on the floor. People in there with no shoes on. Nah, cuz. You gonna pick that up and put it on your face? This is probably why they saying, does the mask really help? You know? Shit. I'll take my chances without one. Look at this. Chala. Yeah, I'm scared of that. Yep, I think I would rather just go ahead and just walk around, without a mask on right there. Because like I said, those masks look like they could be contaminated, God knows, with not only, coronavirus, but something else you never even heard of. I mean, really. Well, look. This right here is the response to Mr. Jean Paul Mira. All right. Coronavirus testing center ripped down after being built near Ivory Coast homes. All right. Yeah, I think that's Ivory Coast is, I believe, I'm not sure, but I think it's West Africa. Okay. They ain't having it. These people right here shutting it down. You ain't coming over here testing your vaccines on us, killing us. Okay. See. That's just what it is. And let's get into this story right here. It says protesters in the Ivory Coast have torn down a makeshift coronavirus testing center amid fears it could spread the pandemic to their homes. I don't blame them. More than 100 residents from Yokpon, a neighborhood inside Abidjan, the country's economic capital, began pulling apart the center structure on Sunday, while building a barricade made out of burning, tires. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I think that's, tires, whatever. Joel Blehy, we'll just say that, who was among the protesters, defended their actions, stating, "They want to kill us. We don't want this center here." Another furious demonstrator argued the facility would bring COVID-19 right into the middle of the Ivorian population. Police dispersed the protesters by using tear gas, but they returned on Monday and threw rocks at the officers standing at the scene. A police spokesman said the hostility towards the center stemmed from a misunderstanding about what it would be used for. No, they got wind of what Mr. Jean Paul, the French doctor who said that the coronavirus vaccine should be tested on Africans. You understand? It's the best place to test it because basically it's just like prostitutes. They don't use protection and they ain't got no way of really stopping, a disease or some shit like that. Well, this is the reason why they're doing it. So they get what they get, See, here's some pictures of it right here. You can see they lit it up. Wow, look at them. Look at all that in them flames. But yeah, they tore it up. You know what I'm saying? They shut the place down. And of course, you're going to have your police trying to restore order. But hey, this is just what's going to be, because a lot of people ain't going for this shit. I seen a story where yeah, over in, I think it was London or England or what have you, where they tore down one of those 5G towers too. People ain't going for a lot of this shit that the governments that's basically working on the one world political system is bringing to them. They're just they're gonna run into resistance. Okay, that's what it is. Look at all this. They tore it down. But to continue right here, it says Charlemagne Blay said residents had thought coronavirus patients would be treated in the building. He continued, there's been a lack of communication. It's more like a testing center for residents. The center is one of the many being built in Abidjan for voluntary mass coronavirus testing. The health ministry said the Ivory Coast has so far seen 261 cases of COVID-19, while 3 people have died from the virus. And that's still low considering, that's lower than America. So let's just say that. From what I understand, America's leading all of it and was the last to get the shit. That is crazy, The coronavirus pandemic was confirmed to have reached Ivory Coast at the beginning of March, after it first broke out in Wuhan, China, at the end of December 2019, right? See, these people, man, they working with what they got. You see, they working with what they got, and they still tearing it down. See, residents feared the center would bring coronavirus into the neighborhood. Yeah, these are pictures. We've read that. Barricades. They ain't playing. Fires. I'm like, hell no. Nope. None of that shit here. This is what's basically, I guess, them trying to build a place, but they ain't gonna let that be. They gonna need the military to actually guard this place to keep, from these people, the residents there coming to just tear it down, and there may be a loss of life, on both sides, versus people versus the military. But in conclusion, right here, it says a state of emergency was then called on March 23rd, and authorities have since closed schools, places of worship, and most shops in the country. Residents also follow a strict nighttime curfew. But overall, the government has avoided putting a full-scale lockdown in place. However, Abidjan has been effectively cut off from the rest of the country. Police say the protest was the first violent incident to happen in connection with the pandemic. Oh, y'all can look for more. This ain't nothing. It's just the tip of the iceberg. See, people gonna fight for life now. They gonna fight for life. See. Wow. Yeah, Ivory West Coast ain't playing. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this story right here. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts and views and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And people, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.